everybody, welcome back to One Leeds fan channel here, and we are back here with your pre-match build-up, something we're trying to do every single week. And I apologise if we all seem a little bit downbeat. We had a bit of a rough night last night. If you don't know, it is my birthday today. I think
Happy birthday, Connor.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it. That wasn't planned or anything, but I think I've mentioned it about 5-6 times this week. But yeah, it is. So make sure you stay tuned with us here. We're going to be doing a watch along. I think we're going to go at about what time's kick off? 5:30, so probably about 4:45, just so we're not on screen for about 5 hours, which we've made the mistake of before. So I hope you're all doing fantastically well. Anyway, everyone's saying they love the shirt. It's like a rose between two thorns. Is that what they say?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's looking a little bit red for me, so it doesn't quite gel, I don't think.
Yeah, one of us should have stuck the away kit on. Nice flow then.
Yeah, so Dad's not sure on it. Jack likes it. It's probably my favourite shirt. But yeah, we're just going to talk about my birth. No, yeah, thanks for all the kind messages, guys. It's really nice. I'm getting them all in the comment section. Many happy returns, all this sort of stuff. So yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, let's get into it. So Leeds United facing Manchester City. My dad and my brother are here. We're going to be, obviously, like I just said, here during the watch along, all three of us. So the first point of call, I guess, is there's a lot of rumours at this moment in time that Liam Cooper is going to be missing the game. Obviously, we will find out in due course, but apparently he's had a little bit of a niggle, which has been reoccurring. So Liam looks like he's going to be missing the first game. We don't know much about Diego Llorente yet, but how do you feel in terms of just Diego Llorente coming in?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, you were saying earlier that's not bothered you.
It's not bothered me that much. Yeah, there's some slight nerves there. That's natural. It's going to be. We haven't seen him play yet, obviously for Leeds. But like Rodrigo, I was excited when he got his first game. He was a bit rocky, and we might see a bit of that with Llorente, but that won't faze me. I think under Bielsa, who's just going to fly high for me. So yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I completely agree with that, Jack. And I'm really excited to see Llorente. And he's really tailor-made for a match like this, isn't he? You know, he's played at the highest level out in Spain, played against all the big teams out there. So, you know, we're up against a very strong team today, and I think he'll be raring to go if he gets a game today. So, yeah, if he steps in, I don't have any issues with that.
Yeah, good stuff. Liam McLaren, a £10 donation from Australia, I believe that is. Happy birthday, mate. Love the commitment. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, why we're doing this today. We probably shouldn't be doing this today, but we are. But yeah, so it's going to be really interesting in terms of Llorente starting. Obviously, he's coming in for a huge game, but on the other side as well, Manchester City, a bit of a makeshift defence. They've obviously got a new player, Ruben Diaz, coming in. So, I mean, we were saying this throughout the week. I've said this on the previews. Coming in against a Leeds team for your debut, it's not going to be easy for him, is it?
No, definitely not. You know, especially if Rodrigo just seems to be starting to fire, didn't he, the last time out for Leeds? Yeah. So if he does start today, you know, he's going to be up against a Manchester City defence that, you know, we saw last time round in the league, shipped 5 goals. So why not be confident? We're at home. There's every reason why we should. How well we played against Liverpool as well. I don't see any reason why we should be scoring goals today. I'm very confident.
Yeah, I think obviously we've notoriously not got, you know, obviously a shockingly bad defence. Still solid at the back, but this Ruben Diaz side as well, he could be the right man to replace, you know, Vincent Kompany. He's had quite a lucrative young career. You know, I think he started, he was selected for Portugal, the 2018 World Cup. He's only about 22 now. So yeah, 2 years ago. So and he's got some caps behind him, so he could pose a bit of a threat with.
And then,
you know, Patrick Bamford.
And then I guess the other side, the flip side of the coin, is with Llorente coming in, playing against Manchester City for the first time. I mean, there's not many harder games that he could come into, is there?
No, there really isn't. You know, I mean, we're talking really after Liverpool. I think the way things have panned out for me over the last week or so, you know, it seems to me that Liverpool are going to be the favourites come the end of the season. Yeah. So I think Manchester City really, from their point of view, they really have to be getting into this game. They have to be really firing from the very start. But I think they're going to come up against a very stubborn Leeds. And, you know, it's going to be difficult for Diaz, but, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to make his life difficult. I'm sure we will today.
I think it will be a very tight game. I don't think
I see goals.
I do see a lot of goals in a weird way, but then I don't think Pep's throughout his managerial career, he's never conceded 5 goals I don't think
Is that
so.
right?
I don't think I read that somewhere, and it's it's going to be a big thing for him. This comeback.
For a wounded animal, they're going to be dangerous. But you know, we are dangerous too, and I certainly see it scoring today. I
do.
Well, it's an interesting comment here from Rick Kerr, and he just says free hit for us, no pressure on Bielsa. And it's more on Pep. And we saw this morning as well, apparently for the first time in Pep's tenure at Manchester City, he did a double training session this morning, which is it's
pretty unique, isn't it?
Very unique for Pep Guardiola. So he is well aware. I was on a Man City fan channel yesterday, esteemed company. Go check Stephen out. But Stephen was saying, and a lot of his comment section was saying, you know, no Man City fans are taking this game lightly. We're sort of probably thinking to ourselves in the classic Leeds way, that Man City are just coming into town, they reckon they're going to have a game. But loads of people in the comment section were turning around and saying, no, we're fully expecting a real game here. So I guess the big talking point in terms of Man City's lineup is Sterling probably is not going to be on the wing. We don't fully know the Man City lineup so far, but what we do know is Aguero's out and Jesus is out. I mean, how big is that?
I think they've got Gudangi out as well.
Jack, sorry. No?
Is it Gudangi? I think they've got him out.
Gundogan, is it?
Oh yeah, Gundogan.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot. They've got a lot of players. Like Zinchenko as well. The fullback's out. But in terms of going forward, does that how badly do you think that inhibits their attack? Because those two are just prominent, aren't they?
Midweek when they played in the League Cup, they were back to the scoring form. So they've got an embarrassment of riches right the way through the squad. So even though those two are not featuring, there's certainly going to be. Well, they've got a potential for goals definitely elsewhere in the team. Now, the key battle today for me is how well Calvin's able to deal with De Bruyne.
Well, this is the comment. Martin Swan just there. Happy birthday! Thank you so much, Martin. And Martin's come on screen and he's just said there, happy birthday. Game made for Calvin to shine. I mean, it's not going to be an easy task for him, is it?
It's a battle in the midfield again. They've looked a bit slightly weaker in the midfield, Leeds, haven't they? And marking arguably the best midfielder in the world. Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously, it's a big ask, but there's no reason why they can't do that. Like I say, it is Phillips. It's a massive game for him personally, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah.
So.
Mark his presence really on the big stage, won't it, today? If he can put in a really good performance and shackle De Bruyne,
absolutely,
which I think he's more than capable of doing.
I think he is.
Yeah,
I think it's what you think he's capable of shackling De Bruyne.
Why not? I'm confident. I really am confident. We know he's one of the best players in the world, but the only reason why Calvin can't step up to Mark, I don't see there being any reason why he can't.
Yeah, we know he can read the game well, and he's got the physicality aspects. I think it's the players surrounding Phillips as well. It's looking for those. Kevin's going to be looking for those sneaky balls being put through. Those assists. He's very well capable of.
It's almost like the old-fashioned man marking, isn't it? He's really just going to stick to him like glue today and just cancel him out. Really,
well, he sort of does that. Like Bielsa's system does that anyway. Because you always sort of see. I feel his system, there's a bit of a man-marking thing going on with Bielsa all the time, whereas Pep's more zonal. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup. But, I mean, Steve was saying yesterday that he's not taking Leeds lightly, but I guess this matchup is a little bit like it's Leeds against Man City, and it's more like Leeds on steroids, Man City, aren't they? They play the same tiki-taka football, very good team. Pass out from the back, play the little triangles. How are Leeds what is it going to be about this game? Is it going to be hunger that is going to get us over the line? Is it going to be elements of luck? What's going to...
I just think the fact that we're a really tight unit, we're a team. We've been together for a couple of years now, admittedly playing at a lower level. It's a lot higher level, but I think it's our teamwork that's going to see us through. Individually, they're better than us. We all know that, they're world-class players. But I think in a game like this, that doesn't really matter. I think the commitment, the teamwork that we'll show today will really put us in good stead. And I fancy this today. I really do.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think with every other game they've played, especially with Liverpool, the opening game of the season, it's the pace of the game. They can really dictate that. Leeds, they do it well. We've seen them do it well all the time, especially in the Championship. If they really put high pressure on Man City, it will throw the game off. And Pep will be expecting that. He'll read up upon Leeds. Yeah. And I think it's a big battle between those two as well. Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of mutual respect, but he's going to be more nervous coming up against the Bielsa side. Yeah. Not to downplay Leeds as a team, but obviously
The pressure's on him, isn't it?
It's him as well. It really is.
Yeah, it really needs to turn the corner.
Yeah.
After such a bad defeat last week,
Absolutely.
It really needs to turn them round. So the pressure definitely is on them.
Yeah.
And a quick just shout here from Thailand Whites SK99. Ben Rama. There's been talk of Ben Rama this morning from Foot Mercato, which is a publication with over 1 million followers, and apparently Leeds have redirected their interest, and he's supposed to be the next target. We've also seen Football Insider today talking about Todd Cantwell. If you were to have two, I know you've not seen that much of Todd Cantwell, but are you saying Ben Rama all day?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, he's superb. I can't believe he's not gone already.
No.
I'm shocked.
Amazed. In like 3 or 4 weeks, he's not gone somewhere else. And the strong links to Chelsea, weren't the early doors?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely so, especially after the disappointment of Cuisance. I think I think that would be a real. But they're going to have to move quickly, aren't they? We've only got a couple of days.
The good thing is, because this is it'll be the English leagues that goes to the 16th
of October.
That's, and then you're looking at now. It doesn't look like we're going abroad anymore. I think it is Ben Rama and Cantwell are supposed to be the two targets. That's going to be really interesting in terms of transfers, anyway. But Kyle comes on, says City all over the place at the back. Hopefully, lots of goals, and that's a good point, because at the same time, City might have Ruben Diaz coming in. They might have Laporte coming in. They might have the cohesiveness back in a way. But it's the first time this defence will have played together. So once again, it's not going to be easy for them, is it?
No, it's not. No. It's not. But again, from their point of view,
it's the same thing,
kind of game they want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do they really want to be playing? Brighton at a stage like this? Maybe so. I think they probably want to be playing a team like Leeds and give them a really good game. So I think it's good for them. I think they'll be settled. But I'm really confident we'll score goals today.
Yeah, I think we do.
And are we expecting VAR to play any impact today? Maybe Kevin De Bruyne kicking the ball against Leeds players' arms in the box. I mean, obviously we've probably had a little bit of luck last game, and I guess the Fulham game as well. We didn't really have any controversial decisions, but like me and you were talking about, it's prevalent now in pretty much every fixture, isn't it? So I mean, you can't call it, but are you sort of I don't know about you two, but I'm going into every single game now as worried about VAR as the opposition.
I don't think that's something that Pep will be asking his players to do.
No.
For me, they're very talented players anyway, and they don't need to try to kick a ball against another player's arm. To get a penalty, they're not going to be looking to do that.
Yeah.
I'd hope as well that a lot of the coaches nowadays, the farcical situation around the handball rule. I'm hoping coaches are saying to the players, we don't want you doing things like that.
Yeah,
it's the spirit of the game, isn't it? And they shouldn't be thinking about doing things like that. But I'm sure it will become part of it. It just needs to change back to where it was very quickly for me.
They've been lucky, Leeds, but there's not been, in terms of VAR, it's been all right, like you say, with the Fulham game.
Apart from Robin. Apart from that
one little blip. But you, like you said, you have got to sadly expect it every game, unfortunately.
It's a penalty again, really, isn't there?
There's been so many. I don't know if it's been set some sort of record.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? I read somewhere that if it carries on at the current rate, there's going to be something like 200 odd penalties this year, which would be a record by the season's out.
Well, apparently the Premier League have tried to, they've put an appeal forward now to change it and to apply for the rules. But I just wanted to bring that up because you just don't know at this moment in time what's going to happen in terms of, are we is it going to get to 90 minutes and then City are piling on the pressure? It's 1-1 and then a ball straight. You can expect it now, can't you? And unfortunately, it's not the way football's going. But as well, guys, we will be back. This is only going to be a brief one. We're heading up to about 13-14 minute marks now, so we're just going to get the look at this. Math Moore's here, Dad, saying I think Dad should sit in the middle of the sofa.
I'm not too sure about that. He's the chief. I'm the Indian.
but so a couple of score predictions, Jack. First of all, honestly, you've got to give it honestly. Or head and heart, but I think head and heart's a bit.
On it. Oh, it's hard. It's a really hard one. I can see it being a tight game, like we said, and I can see there being a lot of goals as well. So I'm going to say 3-2 to City. I hate to say it, but I think they'll just edge it, especially towards the end of the second half. I think they'll. Yeah, I'll say that.
3-2,
3-2 City.
Okay, so I think there'll be goals in the game, so I'm going to go I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds.
Yeah. Leeds,
There you go.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not going to be huge amounts of goals, but I can certainly see there being
Why not?
at least 3 goals. I'm going 2-1 Leeds. Yeah,
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, and obviously,
How about you?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting some score predictions in here. Kyle 3-3, Darren 4-3, Ship Bikes USA. The sponsor Bernie saying 2-1 Leeds. Phil Clark,
agree with that, Bernie.
2-2 don't know.
Yeah.
So there you go. I mean, I don't know if he's that keen on his score. 3-2 Leeds, 4-2. Unfortunately, I'm going to go with Jack Wade on that one. I think it's going to be 4-2 City.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's
two very pessimistic Leeds fans.
Yeah.
I'm staying positive, lads.
Yeah, the irony. Off camera, it's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, we will be back here. If you've enjoyed this, we'll be back doing the watch along at about 4:45. So as I say, stay tuned. 3 Leeds fans in a room watching a game at this moment in time is extremely rare. Doesn't happen. So yeah, make sure we got a lot of plaudits for the ones we did last week and the reaction for last week. So we will see you guys at the watch along at about 4:45. So we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, see you lads.